America's new A-10X is being talked about as if it's a legend reborn, a flying tank redesigned not to replace the past, but to extend it into a battlefield that looks nothing like the one the original A-10 was built for. The idea behind the A-10X is simple but bold. Keep what made the Warthog terrifyingly effective, and rebuild everything else for the realities of 2030. In an era dominated by stealth fighters, drones, and hypersonic missiles, the A-10X exists for one clear reason. When troops are pinned down and the fight is close, nothing else does the job quite like it. At its core, the A-10X keeps the soul of the original aircraft. The massive cannon concept remains central, but it is no longer just the classic GAU-8. The new system is envisioned as a digitally enhanced, lighter, and more precise cannon with programmable ammunition. Instead of relying only on raw volume of fire, the A-10X can select ammo types mid-mission, optimizing for armor, fortified positions, or minimal collateral damage. This turns the aircraft from a blunt instrument into a smarter, more adaptable close air support platform. The airframe itself is where the transformation becomes obvious. The A-10X is rebuilt using advanced composites layered with next-generation armor materials. Titanium still protects the cockpit, but it's augmented with lightweight ceramic armor and energy-absorbing structures designed to defeat modern anti-aircraft fire. The aircraft looks familiar, but sleeker, with redesigned wings that improve lift, fuel efficiency, and low-speed handling. These changes allow it to loiter even longer over the battlefield, which has always been one of the A-10's greatest strengths. Survivability in 2030 means more than just armor. The A-10X integrates a full defensive ecosystem. Infrared suppression systems reduce the heat signature of its engines, making it harder for shoulder-launched missiles to lock on. Advanced electronic warfare pods are built directly into the aircraft, capable of jamming radar, confusing missile seekers, and even hacking hostile sensor networks in real time. Instead of simply absorbing damage, the A-10X actively avoids and defeats threats before they reach it. One of the biggest upgrades is the cockpit. The A-10X pilot no longer relies on mostly analog gauges. A wide-area digital display dominates the cockpit, combining sensor feeds, drone video, satellite imagery, and battlefield data into one unified picture. Artificial intelligence assists the pilot by prioritizing targets, warning of threats, and suggesting attack profiles, but the human remains firmly in control. The aircraft is designed so that a single pilot can manage complex missions that once required multiple support platforms. Connectivity is what truly separates the A-10X from its predecessor. It is designed to operate as part of a networked force, sharing data with ground units, drones, helicopters, and stealth fighters. Forward-deployed troops can mark targets digitally, sending precise coordinates straight to the aircraft. Within seconds, the A-10X can respond with pinpoint firepower. This tight integration reduces response time and dramatically lowers the risk of friendly fire incidents. The engine configuration also sees a major rethink. While the iconic high-mounted turbofans remain, the A-10X uses more efficient, quieter engines with improved thrust and reduced maintenance needs. These engines allow short takeoff and landing from rough or damaged runways, keeping the aircraft close to the front lines. This flexibility is crucial in future conflicts where large airbases may be vulnerable or unavailable. Weapons beyond the cannon are equally modernized. The A-10X can carry smart bombs, precision-guided rockets, and long-range standoff missiles, giving it the ability to strike without entering heavily defended airspace. Modular hardpoints allow rapid reconfiguration depending on mission requirements, whether it's close support, convoy protection, or counterinsurgency operations. The aircraft becomes a multi-role platform without losing its primary identity. Critics often question whether a non-stealth aircraft can survive in a future battlefield dominated by advanced air defenses. The A-10X answers this not by trying to be invisible, but by being resilient, informed, and smart. It is meant to operate where air superiority has already been contested or established, focusing on the brutal, close-range fights that still decide wars on the ground. In those moments, speed and stealth matter less than persistence, precision, and trust from the troops below. By 2030, warfare is expected to be faster, more connected, and more lethal. Yet ground combat will still come down to soldiers needing immediate, reliable air support. The A-10X represents a philosophy that refuses to abandon proven concepts just because they are old. Instead, it rebuilds them with modern technology, turning experience into advantage. America's new A-10X is not about nostalgia. It is about acknowledging that some missions demand a flying tank, one that can take hits, stay on station, and deliver overwhelming firepower exactly where it's needed. Rebuilt for 2030, the A-10X stands as a symbol of adaptation, proving that even in the age of drones and stealth, there is still a place for an aircraft that flies low, fights hard, and never leaves the battlefield early.